It doesn't matter. You can't use you're really not using your shield on the next one at all. Something I can use with my... I'm thinking if I can save my guardian potion for... and if hopefully, you know, if my shield breaks, I go in there and I keep thinking, boy, I wish I would have had an extra fairy or something like that. I could have maybe gotten him down. But when you come out of the fight and you have like nothing left to do anything with, that's kind of discouraging. And they did say that this fight is long because he keeps dodging your attacks, you know. And it's a moment of, you know, getting over to him and, yes, you can do this final blow. Okay. Let's go in again. Ah. So we're going to give you a realm that has no healing or anything like that because, you know, we've been holding your hand the entire game, but now we're going to amp it up a bit and kick your ass. Gotcha. Staggered it all. Did I get to it? I didn't want to use all my fairy. Shields. I just gotta attack him and see what it does. And this time we didn't have but 2 fairies. We could have done the guardian potion there. Oh, so hard to know what to do. Just continue adventuring. That time we didn't use anything else, but our shield broke, so we wouldn't have a shield coming into the fight. was trying to think. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to think about. Whoa. Well, that doesn't matter. 'Cause obviously, we didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to think what's the best thing to do here. I mean, there's a place for me to sit. We can spam the fairies. We can go get another guardian potion. We're not going to waste time revitalizing our shield. That's one thing I'd rather have a guardian potion than waste time. Use the shield fix, because you're only going to use the shield in the first part. You can't use it in the second half, and so you just got to get them down. And this is what, maybe our fourth time trying to fight him. Is there a resting place here somewhere? Yeah, there's a sitting bench. Just to stop the beeping. And don't you have to beat every one of those bosses to get, to have that Hylian shield? You have to beat every one of those bosses. And, in succession. I mean, you can't not come back from it. Well, the stream ends at, at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. How many Ganon fights will we see between now and then? I really don't know. I really don't know. Well, I think this is going back to the sky, right? I mean, obviously, someone did say that you should just get 4 of those guardian potions if you could and have them. I really feel like, once again, they just don't give you enough. Okay, Winkers, enjoy. I feel like you don't get enough space in the inventory, which is one of the reasons why people are often not very big fans of this game. Especially after playing Breath of the Wild and, being able to craft health potions on the fly. And okay, I get that it has to be hard, but put some fucking health potions out there on the fight. At least, to me, that seems like the least they could have done. So, I have 570. At this particular juncture, if I go in and spend all my money and get this guardian potion, Okay, so there I didn't have any starry flies, and I didn't have enough blessed butterflies. So I'm not sure where I'm going to find a starry firefly to do this. Because if you can infuse this sucker, then you don't take any damage. We do need a fairy. You know what? We know this. We're not going to be greedy. We know we need a fairy. We also need to repair our shield, which is over this dude right here.
Hey! Hey, hey!
Oh.
Hey! Hey, hey!
Wonder if that guy would sell me. ₹500 to get another one. Well, I can't buy it. So it's half the damage, or go find some fireflies. Probably need to go find some fireflies then. So even though we are doing too well, oh, gotcha. Gotcha. That's what went wrong. Okay, yeah, any sword at this point is probably gonna break, and but I did want, just not sure where I can find a starry firefly, so let me try to figure out where I can find a starry firefly. They might only be around at night. I'm not upset, and I'm going to end Skyloft at night. Right, they can be found in Pumpkin's Landing or Beetle's Island at night. Okay, so I think it'd be wise to make money and fun and stuff like that, and then get those guardian potions. So I'm tempted, you know, like one of the healings to go away. Yeah, he does not want to talk to me. After all I've been through, I don't know if I really want to talk to him. And so, yeah, let's climb the side of the wall here and let's go make some money. And that's okay if we don't get it this time. We'll probably get it next time. I mean, we just gotta keep working toward it, you know. We gotta do our best, you know. I mean, if you notice, our shield is damaged. So, we cannot, you know, do anything if our shield is damaged. Yeah, get out of here. Our shield is gone, actually. It's even worse than this. It's gone. Totally busted, broke, not coming back, gone. And it would be kind of nice to be able to get Ganon down with shield bash and a spin attack, you know? There's a bigger game you can do too, where you can make a bunch of money. Over in the Elven. So if I needed to, I could go in there as well. Pretend these pumpkins are Ganon. Are the Demon King. There's also a cave we can go to. The cave is then the water over here. Not here, over here under is set up here. And try to get these get these things. At this point in the game, I don't think there's much that could affect us. So, I mean, I guess we could just go in this cave and do some trying to get that starry firefly bug. I'll take care of the enemies first and maybe get some money and stuff. There's bats. Find those bats. No, those are just flat. Those are just hearts. So it's interesting to me. Oh, not that one. Bugnet. Just gotta find where they are. Aww. Where are they then? I need to pick them up. Pick them up and... if what kind of bug was it. We stepped on it, but I don't think it's the bug we're looking for. Pretty sure it's not the bug we're looking for. Yeah, we're looking for a blue bug of some sort. No, we definitely need the buttons. No matter what. Well, this is the end of the cave. Probably just best to go there at night. There's a bug, but it's not the bug we're looking for. So I think those are grasshoppers, like Farron grasshoppers or something like that, or something. See if there's anything. Now in here there was like rupees or a bomb. Or, I can't. Long time ago. Can't remember now. But this is the other side of the world, and I didn't find anything in this cave. I didn't even find monsters, which I find really weird. Seeing any of those fireflies. Unless it's something that's up there on top. But even then, that was just the grasshopper. Well, I guess we should just go to Pumpkin Landing then, because we know at night there. Hold on. This is oh, yeah. So that's the top of this thing. We're going for the 3 invincibility, 1 fairy, 1 healing kind of scenario, I think. I'm sure if we can jump off this one with that, or it will just have a crapper. Probably. That's the one you fall off and they're like, oh. Let me just check, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, this one worked.
Yeah.
I need to do a little farming so that I can. Let's see. I need to go to my map. Pumpkin Landing. All the way over there. So I'm gonna put my icon. This is there. Skyloft. Oh, look at that. I think it's a different. So anyway, I'm going to go in with 3 invisibilities, 1 fairy, and then 1 goblin. Because I need bugs for it. And money. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know how hard we're working? Little boy, do you know how hard we work? If there's anything available here. Come on. Nothing but pumpkins. Workday's done, buddy. Oh, and Chad, we broke our shield for good now, so we have to get a new shield back. 500 coins. I guess we go sell some bugs we're not using. I don't know. But nighttime at Pumpkin Landing is a good way to get these bugs, by the way. Nighttime in Pumpkin Landing. All we have to do is go find a bed and get in it. Sleep until night. Boy, working my ass off trying to get this game done. But once I find the right mix of how I want to do things, then we can, you know, there's also pumpkin soup. I don't know if you can improve that or not, or if that even is something, you know, that would work. Okay, hold on. Bug net. Are you out here sleeping? Nothing better than a dirty day's work make a guy feel alive. All right, gold. Especially when I see that gal, that girl makes all the tiredness melt away. He's in love with her. Say, have you seen the way she's been eyeing me? I think that maybe the girl's falling for me. I think she just wants you to work. Let me tell you, it makes me want to work harder than ever tomorrow. Even harder tomorrow. Well, you do that. Okay, we are looking for certain bugs that only come out at night.
Yo.
It's been a long time, though. One. Oh shit, they're too high. Being scared away. Put it away. See if it's still there. Yeah. Make some more money. Game putt cutting the pumpkin. What it's come down to. Ganon, evil dwarf. Quite a bit of money to get this final potion. 2 times. It's $200, so we need quite a bit of money. And quite a few bugs. So we're going to be doing this reset and set, and reset and set, and reset and set, and set and reset. And like too sad, it was so close. And I know I was. That's why, like, if I had only, it's like if I had one fairy, if I had more of like the Buffy stuff to, you know, like, so it couldn't hurt me anymore. Now the game is auto-saving. It's just might be with the stream ends. I'll see if we'll be able to fight Ganon one more time. We'll see. We just need to go to sleep for another night. Think about we have not been I've not slept or rested in a long time in this game, so. Yeah, so we know exactly where to go, which is over here in the pumpkin patch. And there they are. This time it's only one. Oh, it might be two. It's like 200, and then I've got to get a shield, so that's like 700 at least that I've got to get. But I know just to make sure I get enough bugs. I don't know if there's another place for bugs or if that's it. Let me just take a real quick look. I think we did this and we didn't find a bug there. Link the Porcelain Killer. You know who would like him? Guybrush Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood like him because of... What are these things anyway? Do they do anything for us? Yeah, if I could find any blue fairies left. Ooh, that reminds me, I do need to farm for blue butterflies. I call them fairies, but they're butterflies. So yeah. All right, let's try one more time to sleep until night and see if that's enough. I can't remember. I think it's 3. So we've only captured 4, I think. No, 3. I think we've gotten 3. It would be lucky this one will be the 2. That'll give us 5. Because we've got at least 2 of these potions to increase. And if we do that, that one gives you, like, you don't get hurt. So if I had, like, a second one for the, when the shield breaks, and then the second one for, but you realize that, you know, you're losing every time you use one bottle for one certain thing, you don't have it for others, you know. So, hold on. That's a onesie. That's a onesie twosie. And I think the important thing is to, try the Ganon fight and see what do you need, Oh, he flew off. Hold on, I come back. If I just go away. Or it might not. Let's just wait and see. Yeah, come flying in. There we go. So unfortunately, this is the sad part about this game, is that you've got to farm for rupees and if your shield breaks, and give up a heart metal if you want an extra shield and stuff. So that means giving up a heart. And I think it's 18 hearts right now. And boy, those hearts are coming in handy, right? Alright, let's go in. I think we can do this maybe one more time, and we should have the bugs we need for this scene here. But we don't have the rupees that we need. So sleep until night. I also don't understand why. Okay, so they give you the Hylian shield and they'll give you the Master Shield, but why don't they give you some great armor? Like some amazing Link armor as well. Or would have given, why didn't they do that? Okay, hold on. Let's see an any. Okay, that might be one in the distance or a star. I can't tell. Those might just be stars. Well, it's not going to be a total waste tonight because we are going to go and farm for rupees here in the pumpkin patch until we can get the bugs we need. I kind of started out the stream unapologetic, but and I think that the fact is that we all put a lot into our stream. I mean, like I'm speaking for everyone here on the stream. A lot of us put a lot of work into our streams. And well, that was a really rough night because there wasn't any fireflies. Now they probably won't come because the pumpkin patch is cut down. Oh, there's also down here. Make sure there's no fireflies down here. See, that's just a Farron grasshopper. I don't even think I need you anymore. But you took away your home, so we'll give you a home. As a guy who actually collects bugs, and I can actually go to him. Oh, hold on, what was that? What did I see? Oh, that's just a post. That's not a bug. That was bugging me because I thought it was a bug. So, and the thing is that alright, we gotta go to morning and then go to night or something like that because the game knows that what I'm doing. So let's go until morning. We'll cut some more pumpkins in the morning and then we'll cut some pumpkins in night. Hopefully we'll get the bugs reactivated. With a fresh new morning. like I was trying to figure out, but if pumpkin soup was good, if it was remotely good, then everybody would be recommending it. So I can't think that it's probably very good for this fight. And this also kind of reminds me of when I played Link's Awakening and I had to cut the grass to get I had to cut the grass to get like a bow. And I just sat there and just over and over again, just spamming the areas over again. Okay, I want to sleep until night. Let's see if we can get at least another bug. And then we'll head back. We'll put it today. We'll beat up the pumpkin patch. No, see, they're not even coming back. Hearts. A rupee. 2 rupees. 3. Yeah, I'm getting some. Not much. So, oh yeah, there's nothing over there. So it may be time, you know. We might have used up all of our thing, and we probably need to just fly off into the distance now and go back. I think if you even fly off, maybe. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll try that first. So we'll go to sleep until morning, because you cannot leave Pumpkin's Landing at night. It doesn't allow it. So sleep until the morning and fly off and then come back. But first we're gonna break some pumpkins. Breaking the pumpkins. Well, it makes sense why we're doing this. At least to me. They're, busy harvesting pumpkins. I am trying to save everyone in the world's life. Honestly, I think she stares at you, dude, because she's busy watching it while you're working. Like when I was carrying pumpkins for her, and she was making sure I was working all the time. All right, is this a jumping off point then? I'll take a trip around the world. Let me off. Oh, hold on. Oops. Press the wrong button. The bird's like, hey, I don't know where you got your flying license from, Mel, but it could be better. And that's a fact. You know, that the bird's probably like, I don't know, you got your flying license from, can I break these things? They look too nice. They probably can't be broke. And I think I've done everything for this guy. I don't think there's anything special for me. So harp, nothing. How about nothing? Sure. I mean, the world is ending and things are bad. But let me stop and deal with your pumpkin soup, okay? Sleep until night. If we're lucky, we've reset the game and we'll find a couple more fireflies. Don't want to be greedy now. Alright. And there they are. Wasn't there another one? You go over here real quick and see. I thought there was two. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta, in order to reset the puzzle, you've got, Okay, so we have currently, we should go check our bug catching prowess here. But we now have 9 fireflies, and I think we needed maybe 6. So I think we're okay if we do this, but we need butterflies now. And that means doing some special setups. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, hitting the wrong button. I was like, why? Okay, let me get more money. Because this time we're going to sleep until morning, and then we're taking back off to Skyloft. Yeah. That's how it's going down. Can't wait for Dad's homemade pizza tonight. He's making homemade pizza, which always, oh, so good. It's, I mean, when I say, like, I mean, it's good. Yummy. Delicious. He makes it with homemade crust. He does, you know, everything. Just like his breads. I live for his breads. I'm a really lucky lady when it comes to my bread. We don't always agree, and that's okay. But quite often we do, and when we do, it's good. Hopefully you're all doing well. Those of you people are coming in, lurking, looking, and then leaving. It's okay. We're just farming, so you don't have to worry about it. We may fight Ganon one more time once we are ready, but we still have a considerable amount of work because we need at least, and this is not even counting, we need at least 700. I should do a fatal attack on that pumpkin so I can practice. Up, down, up, down. See, that's the fatal attack. Up, down, up, down. Kill him, get him, pumpkins. All right. It's like, what you got against our pumpkins, man? Just get out of here. Ooh, you left one standing. And it had no money. Alright. You just gotta get out of here now. You destroyed our world. Okay, let me look. Okay. Skyloft is due that way. Okay, we're headed out. Our bags are packed. We're not coming back. Whoa, come on, jump back. No, no, we died. Ooh, how did we die? Shit. Don't hurt ourselves. Can't we jump off here and just jump in? Wee! Skyloft straight ahead. Ain't gonna stop till again instead. Actually, that's not true. If I couldn't get it now, I would get it sometimes. Like, keep trying until I get it, There's no sense in quitting when we're so close to the end now. We're so close to the end. Dive in it. Alright, we gotta get some butterflies. These two right here. Okay, I got a few of those rupees that were there. Challenge to see. Are we being greedy and will there be 3 more butterflies? Or yes, there are. So we might call it 2 more butterflies. You might call it greedy. But it really is needed. It really is definitely needed. Okay, so now we can, and so it's like, do we try to make enough money, get another potion, and not worry about these fairies? Because if we add like the potions and we put them on, then we'd have like a maximum time that we couldn't get hit. You $500 grave robber. I am trying to save your life. How about a discount on the thing? I wonder if I can sell. I don't even think selling is an option to anyone. Not to mention, I buy his stupid thing. I've got to, yeah, don't forget about that too. No, shut up. Get out of here. I'm fine. Go away, Rupen. Now, stop ripping us off. Start giving us affordable prices so we don't. 500 rupees is an awful lot for a young boy that has to fight demise again for the final time. This time in the Demon King form. Okay. You got a sacred shield. The power with the shield allows it to repair itself over time. Sure. Get out of here. Alright, now we gotta go over to the scrapper dude. And we gotta see if we can upgrade this thing.
Hey!
Of course, the goddess shield is what you can upgrade. Okay, so we can upgrade for 100 coins, but guess what? We don't have. We don't have 100 coins. All right, so as soon as we have a few more coins, we'll be back, buddy. Don't feel bad. I ain't changed my mind. I just don't have enough money. Every one of you is ripping me off. And I go and find 40 more. Then I need to find even more money. This is how the stream might end. Okay, hold on. Jump down on the butterfly. Also go get that an extra butterfly. Oh no. Okay. And money. Okay. Okay, there usually is at least some coins over here by this windmill. Like 3 fivers or sometimes. It just depends. Like here, this time we only got 1 rupee. Now, where's my pumpkins? I'll go over to the pumpkins. Tedious, tedious, tedious farming. Like Toot said, we got so darn close. Which means to me that we're going to get this. It's just a matter of when. And how, if you will, how to best prepare for this fight. Because if he can't do damage for 3 minutes, then maybe I can get him down. You know? And maybe it'll be faster than like, you know, pulling out the old healing. And it's kind of like, you know, with the fairies that, you know, it's nice to have an extra fairy. It'd be great to have a 6th bottle. But I think there's only 5 bottles in this game because there's only 5 extra slots. And they expect you to carry your life medal and your 5 bottles. Go everywhere I know there's like easy money. No, we've been in there. And my goal today was all about getting gear done. So I'm really happy with that. Wish there was like a life. I need to go look at my life medals and see if there's anything that reduces damage. Maybe that would be good.
Hey!
Upgrade me, please. Back to the better. Go for it.
Okay!
sure if I had the best on or if I actually only had better. All done. Oh yeah, divine shield. 'Cause I had the goddess shield, so. So how much money do I need for the next version? For the best. Well, luckily we have a blue feather. We got one. But it's 150, so we need 150 coins, rupees. Alright.
Oh!
If we go to night. Okay, what did... Oh, you know, what did we not want to sell? Also, what didn't we want to sell?
Hey!
Because we could sell bugs and stuff, but we want to make sure we don't sell anything that we have to go farm for. So upgrade again and see. I thought I saw a dust relic, so we didn't sell any of those. And bird feather, monster horn, and bluebird. Okay, so any insects would be okay for this dude.
Oh!
And then for you, we got you money robber. Go enjoy your 500 rupees. Alright. So what do we really need to do here? Okay, so we would be needing to be careful about selling, yeah, it's 3. And we need to be careful about selling these items. So carefully not to sell those items to dude ask for it. But there are other bugs that we can do. And I don't want to hear your sad story. You guys are making plenty of money off me, and it's way too much in my opinion. That's what happens. Always oversell. Okay, so we can sell some of these, like, these stag beetles and these rhino beetles. And also we can sell these ants. We have a few of these Lineru ants. So we can sell those if the dude wants those. There's a guy in the university, the Sky University here. And we jump down. You should probably grab these butterflies. Or don't. One flew away, but we'll be back. They like this particular flower, I think, so that's why they come back. So we can make money without cutting every piece of blade grass and stuff like that. So. But it's kind of fun to cut the grass and the pumpkins and stuff. Tooch is being sussy. What you doing, Tooch? What's sussy? I'm not mad if I didn't get it today. And you know, so I'm not getting mad at the Gannet, at the evil demon fight, because I expect it. It's one of the hardest fights. I expect it to be pretty challenging. So why are you being sussy pants? Mr. Sussy Salt. Hey, you got a salty emote you could use if you choose. So there's a salty. Are you being sussy on my stream? You being salty? Is Mike streaming? I thought that's what he might be doing. up, up, up. I really want to get good at this, though. Up, down, up. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. So tell me what you're being, Tooch. How are you being salty? Saucy. Yeah, like I said, are you in Mike's stream causing problems? Throwing out the salt for everything. I can remember how to do the spin attack. I know it's just they do say if you hit him with the spin attack, it's Gouda. $47 already. We had 5 coming in. Back after trying a new game, and that is my first ever do not recommend. What game was it? I would like to know, so that I don't make the bad mistake of doing it. So if you want to share with me what game you're talking about here, I definitely want to know. And what makes it so bad? Is it was it a review? You got a game key and it's just really bad. I don't know how Perf Villain handles when something is really, really bad. Because Perf does a lot of those reviews and gets keys all the time and stuff like that. So he's so I'm just curious. I don't know if there's money in here, just hearts. There's nothing here. Ah, you refunded it too. Ooh, I've had to do that a time or two. I don't like to do it. I know the amount of time that developers put into things, but if something doesn't work on my system at all, then I have no problem refunding it. And it isn't being mean or anything like that, developers. It's just that we pay a lot of money for our games, so we kind of expect it's going to work. It's one thing if it's not playable. So if something's not playable, $40! And it's not, and you didn't like it, and it's in early access and has an insane amount of microtransactions. Yikes. So please tell me what game it is so I don't make the same mistake. I'd rather not get something if we know for a fact that it's not going to be good. I had a long way to get. Deb just wants easy money, so it was that moon thing. So it's a moon game. It's a game with... If you don't want to point out the name, just give me one subject name, and that'll be all I need. Oh. It's called Moonbreaker. It's a turn-based tabletop game where Brandon Sanderson is doing the world building and storytelling. He's usually very fair with his people, so this gave it credibility. And it's unplayable, not fun. What are we talking about? Ooh, yeah, we can't do anything. We pick these up. I don't know if there's any money in them. If there is, I'd be surprised. Nope. Ah. Why do I know the name? I don't think there's any money in here. That's okay, because I'm going to go nighty-night in Link's bed. There should be 5 coins in my room. There's the Fledge's room, and locking it. There's just not enough to it. You need to buy tokens to do the single player missions, which don't actually have any story to them at the moment. So this is early access though, right? It's $40 early access. Well, all right, good to know. Tell you the truth. Yeah, I'm dropping in my wallet right now. I'm even gonna go do something like go to bed. Yeah, I mean, you would think that early access would be like the one where they want to get you interested in the game. So effing people over isn't a good idea. You know, it's just not. We pay way too much for these games to have games not be ready or not be good or be annoying, if you will. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you what's fun. I think you and Melks would like it too. It's Played Up. If you're looking for your co-op play with Mux, and keep in mind that it's a rogue overcook. So you don't cook as. I think so far we were up to 3 pieces of stuff that we could cook. We made a pizza, we made coffee, and we made an apple and cheese tray. And Kitty, I think it's a lot of fun. It's basically you just keep going until you die, and then you got to build the restaurant all over again. But it does have a save point, which is so if you make it to like a certain day, it can load that day for you. So that kind of makes it kind of nice. So you might want to try Plate Up. Yeah, Plate Up. Check it out. It's I think it's on sale. Maybe now, was at the end of the month when I got the game. But I just put it in the backlog of your mind if it's too much. But I do think it would be a lot of fun for you and for Mux. It is an early access, but right now it just seems like an arena battle. Ugh. The combat isn't super interesting. It's almost like a Hearthstone or something with a piece movement and special abilities in addition to a basic attack. You know, another game that might be good for you, it's even this month because it's more of a spooky game, Encryption. If you like cards, but it's more than just cards, it's beyond that. So that's what makes that game so cool. And I believe it's called Encryption. And if you're looking to see if there's anyone who's played it, Zach Scott on YouTube, who's a big YouTube streamer, has played Encryption, so you could check it out there. But I think it's really fun. Now, I'm not savvy when it comes to cards and moves and stuff like that. So I don't know if I would have the skills to play it, but you are very smart and you like a lot of challenging things. So I think Encryption would be one you might like. Yeah, and it's not Hearthstone, and it's not like your traditional, what's the Witcher game? You guys know. What's the Gwent, right? Gwent, isn't that the Witcher game? Yeah, and I'm kind of disappointed that Sanderson is involved if he's aware of the monetization model, because he always seemed like someone is very fair to his audience. $40, you know? I was mostly interested in Moonbreaker because it's by the same people that did Subnautica, and Sanderson is one of my favorite authors. It's kind of like Elden Ring, you know, and George R. Martin. And, you know, I did not find any benefit to the George R. Martin part of Elden Ring. To me, and Tooch might have a different opinion, and that's okay, because we're all entitled to a different set of opinions. Yeah, supposedly he wrote the lore. He kind of made the whole thing like for as far as like a story, an interesting story of why you were there and why you were getting these things and stuff. But overall, it wasn't for him that I bought that game. It really was so I could hang out with Tooch. So 40 and then another 13 for a booster pack of 5 pieces? Ye goodness. Sanderson is supposed to be working side by side with the dev and building the world around the game and adapting as it goes. It still is kind of crazy that it's early access, and it's effing you early, you know. Martin just handed the devs an Elden Ring notebook with history, I've no doubt. Have you tried any of the new George? I know that he didn't finish Game of Thrones. I hate it. I've been waiting for the book forever. But I finally downloaded a sample of the new one, which is the dragon, the history of the Targaryens and the dragons and all that stuff, and it's actually pretty cool. So you lost all interest in Song of Ice and Fire. Yeah. I would say this one that he has out now is pretty cool. I would say try a sample, see if you like it. It's kind of like what's out there right now on HBO, I guess. I don't own HBO, and I didn't go out of my way to get it this time either. Not for that. But I like the fact that we all, can talk about like things. We can tell people, hey, this game is not ready. $40 and another $15 for a 5-pack, I think is what you said, and it's just not ready. And there's a lot of other games out there to play that are or not worth it. And there's a lot of other games that are. We help each other to be the best critics we can be. I think so, Tooch. I wonder if he wrote it, and it's kind of like sitting in a vault somewhere, waiting until he passes on, and then they release the book so that he don't have to take the flack for the ending. He don't want to do it but yet he does a book that's 300 years in the past. Or whatever it is, I don't know. But I got to tell you, it's not that bad. And I would download a sample just to see if you even was interested. I lost interest in Martin as well. I think he's going to ditch the Song of Ice and Fire because people not liking the TV show made him realize that nobody likes his ending storytelling because the end is part of that. And now he's essentially sulking because he doesn't want to write it or finish it. And there is some element of truth to that. And as I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the end is written. And it's in a vault sitting somewhere until he passes on, and then they release it for his foundation or his, I guess the word foundation would be the best, or whatever, his heirs or his corporation, whatever, gets the benefit of it. And we, in our lifetime, don't see the end. And if people didn't like the end, they actually said this show is how I supposed to. But then he comes back and he'll say, but I would have done it different. So what is the truth? Did they not like his ending? Did they, but I read about the ending of the show, and it was not great storytelling. It was a lot of padding to the fans. So it's a lot of fan giving, things that people wanted to see. That's the best I can say. I like Arya Stark. I liked that she became a badass. I was waiting for Jon Snow and Daenerys to have their thing, you know. They kind of sucked that he killed her at the end, but you know, and I'm not. This is out there. These are on video, so I'm not spoiling it for anybody, unless you haven't watched it. And then you know what? Sorry, watch it. Well, I don't think that that's how it ends. Is the issue? He screwed himself by introducing too many characters and has no ice to tie it up. That could be it too. That could absolutely be it too. You know? And so I would really be surprised to see in our lifetime we'll ever see the end of the book. You know? Maybe if he dies, he's getting old. He's getting up there.
You just think of George R. Martin?
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking not him.
Huh. Really?
Yeah, I was thinking something about actually Stephen King, and after he got hit by the truck a couple decades ago, it sounded like he was maybe wrapping up a couple novels and then going to call it quits, but then he didn't. You know, I think it was kind of like, no, this is my life. This is what keeps me going, and he has. But then I was thinking about Stephen King and Martin are probably pretty similar in age. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it'd be nice to see if Martin at least finishes the sixth book.
The final book.
It sounded like there was maybe going to be a seventh
Seventh,
one, but who knows if there was going to be seventh, if it's going to be just something else, or if it's still going to be a continuation. But it definitely would be nice if he can at least finish the story, so it's not ghost authors or it's just left up in the air and there's nothing there.
Yeah, Muck says that if he's smart, he'll just keep saying, I'm working on it, and then just die. Like I said,
He's been doing that for over 10 years.
If he releases it after he dies, like posthumous, you know, then he doesn't have any responsibility and he doesn't have any applicability. I
imagine there's a lot there.
Accountability.
Yeah, I imagine that if he did pass and if they're still trying to get it done, they'd probably bring in a ghost writer to try to finish stitching it together or something like that and get it out. But
I said it's because that way he'd die on the top, and if he bombs it, ruins his legacy. Yeah, but if you don't really, okay. I happen to think Martin is a good writer. I've read some of his other stuff, and I don't think he's a bad writer at all. You know, and but I think this is such a major eyesore for a lot of people because we've been waiting a long time for the end of that series. And then he goes and writes a new one. And
what distracted, goes does something else.
Why didn't he do the new one first? You know, the story is, I say, all I can say is it's not that bad. Yeah, I didn't even read the books, and I've been waiting just to know it released. A lot of people are, and a lot of people who watch the show who do read and also read the books are, you know, waiting for it to defeat what it would have been. But because he did say, I mean, that's not how I would have done it. HBO took it over and they chose how they wanted to do it. I have no accountability. I don't have to be blamed because I didn't finish it. They finished it for me. I don't know. What?
There was certain like outlines that
right. He would have had some. Yeah, he would have had some context, I'm sure. What? Well. But if they bought the rights to it and stuff, which they did, what kind of leeway does he even have to alter the story in the first place? But what would people do better? You saw the endings of the movies. What would you do better?
Unless something changes drastically and say, that's not how I'm ending it. I mean, we saw that movie last night, was it Murder My Sweet, which was based off of Raymond Chandler book, Farewell My Lovely, and I think they tweaked the ending quite a bit in that version.
Well, I think a lot of people have great opinions about, and are waiting for this book, but I'm not quite sure what we'd have done better, you know? Ooh, look at it. I thought you might come by. And let's just say a little bug told me.
We can design some of these people are just so weird.
Well, and his little... Hey, babe. Take a walk on the bug side. I didn't watch the end of the Game of Thrones, but from what I heard, Cersei's ending was idiotic. Arya was essentially just poofed in and killed the White Walker King, and and all the above.
I think with Cersei, I think people wanted Cersei to get.
I wanted her to be
more
in pain. I didn't want her. Okay, so we can sell the Lanero ants.
I mean, that's certainly something that could be changed in the book.
I would have had Daenerys and the Wall have to work together to have to defeat the White Walkers, which got well past the Wall and eventually started taking over. Yeah. Well, I was always angry about the way they did when Cersei takes over the kingdom. And that is not, I don't think that's in those books. I'd have to remember it, but I just always felt like they kind of pandered to Cersei's character all the time, and it's probably because they offered Lena Huntley, is that her name? They offered her, obviously more money. She's a star and more scenes and stuff like that. Who was your favorite character? Some people go between Jon Snow. I liked Tyrion. That should not have been the big bad, not the conflict between Daenerys and the Westeros. Well, it didn't help that the showrunners thought they were smarter than the dumbsticks. Well, yeah. But seriously, I think if you, it was just, and not hand wave defeating walkers before they really even cause any damage, then do some kind of rough war with Daenerys, I don't know, who's to say. There were things I liked about that season, and there were things I was like, okay. But like I said, I almost stopped watching after Cersei took down the Citadel and killed her own son and everyone else in the process, And then she gets Wall caving in on her for her death. She didn't get, and meanwhile, she took like that, the lady from Dorne and locked her into a dungeon cell to be tortured and God knows what for the rest of her life. Why couldn't they have given Cersei a really meaningful death? She deserved it. And to give her Jaime at the end. Also, that was another one. I was like, what a bunch of shit. Why did they give her the comfort of Jaime? And stuff like that, So I don't know. It was I don't know if there's tons better. I did like how Arya got her revenge for her mom and for her brother Robb. I really liked that part. I like that Sansa came into her own and became a very strong woman after being abused and beaten by the man she didn't want to marry. And would have been funny if she was injured and the only person she could have asked for help all wanted her dead. Yeah, something more dramatic. You know what I mean? People meant the people, not the person. But I get what you're saying, Mux. that was probably, some people didn't like the White Walker, some people didn't like the dragon became a White Walker, you know, things like that. Some of the battles were not long enough, not bloody enough, not good enough. I also felt bad for the youngest Stark and how his part was being used. I felt that they could have done more for that character as well, and sending him off after not even having around for season after season, and then he's surprise. He's the thing out in the middle of the battlefield, gonna get arrowed in the back. And from the reading of, and also what happened to the wolves. All the wolves, From reading the books, I thought that the White Walkers in the winter were going to be the big problem of the series. But Daenerys's goal was always to take back the Iron Kingdom. So, so she wanted to gain the support of the people and to solve their White Walker problem and stuff like that. You would think, and stuff, but I thought even in this, of course, did not happen in the books. I'm thinking in the show that Cersei acts like she's going to support that and then leaves Daenerys to take care of it. Right. They are super force with intent to bring internal winter and to have them just be killed off so that we could have a normal war between warring factions. Kind of seems kind of... And I can see your point about that. I really can. I really can. So there are definite things that the fans would have liked to have seen versus the people who are the diehard book readers versus, ones we sit back. Now it's been many years later since that final was released and what they could have done better. You still could have the war between Daenerys and Westeros. The point would have been that they would have had to work together, or Winter would have to deal... Winterhold would have had, or Winter Run would have had to deal with the White Walkers. It could have been good. Yeah. There were things. There are obvious things, and I'll go back to what Tooch said. Too many damn characters, and people we didn't give a shit about. That you have absolutely no feeling for, and be like, so? And then, of course, I would have liked to have seen something happen with Robert Baratheon's bastard boy. The winter comes out to find out that the half of the land's been decimated by supernatural zombies, bringing eternal winter, which is now reducing food and availability. The other thing that Daenerys could have done is let them walkers come down to King's Landing and take care of Cersei. But, then we'd have a different kind of army. Then have to deal with that while also trying to solidify their rule. Yeah. I did like when Daenerys comes charging into King's Landing, and she blows it apart with that dragon. With her I think it was the one dragon at the end, I believe. I think they managed to get one of them, and then the other one got changed. So and then they have to deal with that, right? Yeah, there's definitely always improvements to a story. So, well, he released it when he dies. And there is that thing Mux mentioned about legacy. I didn't take that into account. But he's got no accountability at that point either. And it's not like it make books really easy to refund these days either. So it's not like you read the whole book and, oh, I want my money back. No, it don't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Video games either. You can try that on Steam. You got 2 hours from the time you install and play the game. Well, not install, but play the game. 2 hours. Well, that's one of the reasons the showrunners are dummies. The Dragons is 3-headed. All 3 should have made it to the end. Yeah. Yeah, that was they wanted that moment where, and it was kind of a cool effect when the dragon becomes a walker, a white walker and alive, a white flyer, if you will, because it wasn't walking. But still, all 3 dragons should have made it to the end. But if you read the new one, dragons can be killed. They make, it's kind of like in The Hobbit, right? Where the Schmog gets killed by, like a spear, So, I don't know. I'm not sure. There's a few things definitely could have been, but there was a lot of, like I said, there was a lot of fan giving. That's the best, fan feeding, giving the fans what they want, and at the cost of people who didn't really like the ending. And so, of course, right, because they got all that plated armor, so yeah. Of course, what was I going to say? There will always be people who don't like something. There will be people who like something. What was that Abraham Lincoln said? You can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please all the people all the time. And that is why it wasn't always well liked. I would still recommend to read those books. And as I said before, the new one that he has out is not that bad. There is definitely a grit your teeth and you get kind of pissed about the fact that he didn't finish that first book. But, I mean, not the first book, the first series. But, and the last books. But at the same time, it does give you a little, if you're interested in, like, Westeros history and you're interested in the dragons more than you're interested in all the other stuff that happened in Game of Thrones, then you might like the new book, which for the life of me, I cannot remember its name. I do think you need to watch it for yourself so you can see if you, getting a chance, watch it for yourself, the final season. Trying to think. They can be killed. Yeah, dragons can be killed. Fire and Blood. That's the new book. All about the House of Targaryen. So anyway, all right, let's start selling some bugs. I definitely have no problem talking about the Game of Thrones. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. And I am irritated that he didn't finish. He hasn't finished it. Okay, I am going to sell some Lunaro ants. How about 200? Do you know what it takes to get those? I am going to look to sell 5 of them. All right, say 100. Let's call it 5 times 20 is 100 in my work. Do you have a bunch of money? Thank you, Mantis Face. Okay, he loves mantises. All right, fine. We can do some more.
Ah.
Ew, a bug too. Ew, creepy. Creepy, creepy. Also, I'm going to have you sell more ants. Five. I like the fact that there was such a good book that people are, want to read it and are controversial. I remember reading it on the train. It's been many years ago, and just enjoying the heck out of those books. Enough to ask Chad to buy me the hard copies of those books. So not only did I have it on the Kindle, but I also had the hard copies of the available books. Okay, that's 15. Okay, so now we have 300. And then let's see, what is it going to give us for the mantises? And how many mantises do I have? Oh, he's only going to give us 10 for those mantises. That's because they're common. And how many do I have? I only have 10. No deal, man. I might need those for something. I don't know. Yeah, you'll be seeing me. I wish the dude would have wanted to get some of those other bugs, but he didn't really so I got, I thought maybe he'd want like those right there, the stag beetles and all that, but it's random. And so you can come back again the next night and he might want something else. We'll see. I mean, that's a possibility. But I think I have enough now. I've been living in hand to mouth, but I think I have enough now. If I go to bed tonight, for me to do the last potion and to increase its strength. And I'll start the morning off with 5 cents. No, I didn't get anything useful. All right, fine. Some days I like that no matter what. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting. I also kind of thought, it's interesting to find a series that's so controversial that so many people, like it too. Butterfly.